Okay, so now I'm going to log into our HR management system, this time not as an employee, but as a manager. So just make sure you realize that you need to switch into manager mode. It's with your email and password, and then you will log into your company HR management. This could be for the CEO, the HR manager, the owner. Okay, so now that I'm logged into the system, I'll see the dashboard. I'll see how many employees I have, how many departments, any awards that I have, the attendance report, any expense reports, birthdays for this month in my company so that I don't miss any of my staff's birthday, which is very important for HR, and then any and awards that I've issued that month. I gave myself an award here for this demo. So this has got a lot of screens. So people will be the most important because that's what HR is. I go into my departments. In the departments, I can add various departments and I can add and edit them. So I have business development, and then I can add different designations. So if I have different sub departments under that department, or I can just add a new main department and different departments. So maybe I should add development, PHP, for example. So that will be where I can assign team members. And then of course I have my employees screen, where this is where we put the people into those departments. You can view all of them, or you can export, of course. You can add a new one, you can edit. So I'm going to look at myself as an employee. And then of course this is very minimal because it's a demo for you to see. I don't have all of our personal information in here. This will have a lot of personal information. Of course the picture's great, the name, the birth date, so you don't forget it, gender, phone, address, their own logins, their company information. If you want to have your ID system, departments, this is where you just made. So I could maybe move give it a second, into the PHP department. How many leaves I have, the one I joined. If I ever left, you want to keep records. This will take them offline. Their salary, this is how I pay them, bank. And then of course this is also very important to keep track of all their resume they submitted, the letter you sent them, the welcome letter, the contracts, any ID proof. You can upload all of that here. So this is a very important screen. So that's the people. In HR, there's tons and tons of stuff you can do here. Awards, you can issue awards to your team so everybody can see who won what. Employee of the month, gifts. You simply go to add new award. You give it a name. Perfect. Attendance. The gift. This means basically what, maybe a coffee mug. You could also do cash, who you're giving it to, and which month this is for. And then I would submit. And then I would email the team. Into expenses. This would be people submitting an expense, and you can view and approve it. So if you looked at our previous tutorial video, as an employee, I submitted a flight to San Francisco. I bought it from Expedia on this date. This is the employee, and I've already improved this. You could maybe backtrack and reject it. You can also view or edit it as the HR manager. And that's one here. Going back. In the HR, of course, there's holidays. So this is where you can add and remove holidays in your company. I just have a few, of course, like, this is very customizable for your own corporate culture, your own locations. Payroll is very important. This is when you pay your team, and you can create a new payroll. You could view one that I've made. And if you looked at our other video, you will see that it's there. You'll of course have the base pay, any hourly payments, expenses, bonuses, and then deductions if maybe the company pays something for the team member on their behalf, and then a total amount paid. And of course this is branded from your company, and you could print or download this or even edit it if there's something wrong. And then the announcements, or the notice board. And then this is where the whole team can see updates, maybe for a town hall meeting, or some kind of a special announcement, or welcoming new team members, however you want to do that. And then there goes to attendance. Attendance is making sure people are in the office for that day and checking out for that day. You can set this where they can set it, or you have to set it. You'll be able to see when people clocked in and clocked out. We can have specific videos. This is an overview. You can view the attendance. In here, you can see what people's are in which date. And then here is where leaves. This was a headache for me, I'll be honest. Before I had this, I had a Google form, and then people didn't know if it went through, and then who do I ask? With this, you can have how many leaves and how many sick days is the default. You can also add different, this is what I said actually, it's not in the system. You can call it anything you want and give however many you want. This will be used across the company. And then this is what pending leaves. This is, I already submitted a leave to go to Hollywood with my mom. We can view this, but you can see most of the information here. And I will approve it. And then the person, you can also see there's a notice that this is something I needed to do. And then one of the last parts here is recruiting. So I think the best new team members are referrals. Most executives I've talked to say the best staff come from recommendations from current staff. So here's a way you can let your current team know who you're looking for. So I have a couple out there for WordPress developers and content writers, and this will be shown up on their dashboard. You can also, of course, add more jobs simply by writing a title, maybe a little bit of description, what you're looking for, when you're posting it, when people can apply by, and the closing date. And that'll be submitted. And then you can also view those that have come in. Also, maybe somebody wants to change their job. Maybe they want to switch from one department or role to another. So there's nothing in here yet. This is a beta test. Billing is, of course, for my payment settings to pay for the software. The settings of the company. We can hop into all these. You can change the colors and the branding. So this is, you can put your own logo and your address and the contact information. Your own profile, which is very basic, just your name and passwords. Notifications, what kind of emails you want to go to who and for what. And of course your theme setting. If you looked at our previous video, you'll see the orange colors. I like the orange. Attendance settings will be what allows people to do it themselves or not, or you have to do it. And then your own users, you can add other admins, because I know a lot of our business owners are busy, so you can add this to somebody in your management team to help you. And that's all I have. Of course, you can lock your screen if you are going to step away from your desk, as this is very sensitive. And your own profile is simply your password for now. So I hope you are enjoying this and can understand the value of how you can really manage your team better online. This is a really amazing, simple tool for me, but amazing one. I hope you agree and can manage your HR and your people better and grow your business. Regardingwork.com. Thank you.